Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave. Today we're continuing our playthrough of 20th Air Force 2nd Edition from Fortress Games. Let's see, we're coming in at May of 1945. Something I forgot to do. I've been killing myself with a couple things. One, I received P-51 Fighter Escort. So I get this counter. And it came in on turn 8. So I've missed it for a couple. It comes in with no squadron. So it's by itself. I'll put it over here. I'll show you how that works. And then we have, I keep forgetting to reduce the strength because of my oil infrastructure, or the oil output. So got to remember to do that this time. Okay, well, let's get started. We got to move the Japanese anti-aircraft. Roll, and they get a green 2, red 3. Green 2, red 3 is Area 1. So the anti-aircraft is moving over here to Tokyo. That makes that tough there. I wish it hadn't been there. I was going to go hammer Tokyo some more, but now I may concentrate these two areas trying to nail this down before I really go blast on Tokyo. Okay, track reinforcements. Okay. Nothing here but Iwo Jima base operational. All RTBs will be replaced each turn. So now I'm going to start getting those squadrons back. So now it's going to help my strength come up. All right. So, and then the +3 new groups. So he's a 3, 4, 3, 3, and 4. So no changes there. All right. U.S. new groups. We don't have any. Replace RTBs. So I have 5 squadrons. Coming over here now. I have 6 squadrons. Take that back. So we're going to replace all these guys that are short of squadron. 1, 2, 3. So this gets everybody back up with a squadron now. 5, 6, and I manufacture 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. So we'll start giving these guys extra squadrons now. 2, 3, and 4. All right, now we're looking good there. Okay. Add remove bombing campaigns. Nothing changes here. So I still have the mine lane, and I still have the kamikaze bases. So I'm going to have to go hit me a kamikaze base, that's for sure. I'm going to have to swing over there and do that at some point, or hit Sokumo. They're at a kamikaze bases are at a -1, and if I just hit the 1, then I'll be good there. So I'll probably come do that. Kamikaze bases are low altitude, so I'm going to have to come in there at low altitude. So I'm going to have to be prepared for that. All right. Bombing by Navy, turn 11. This is turn 9, so not there. So we do our mission construction. All righty. All right, well, I think I'm going to try to avoid Tokyo this turn just because of the anti-aircraft fire, not because of his aircraft. And I'm going to go after Nagoya, Kawasaki, Yokohama, and then on my mine lane, they're at 0 right now. So I really would like to hit 2 of these mine also. So let's look at these guys. They are at 6, 12, 18. And if I come in at low at 18, that would be a 16. He could hit as many as 5 units. So I got to send in a group that's got 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it takes a lot to get through this air cover here. 1, it takes 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I know they won't get any of my groups. So he's coming in here. He's going to lay mine right here. And if I lay one over here on this track, I'm going to try to do it a little bit later. We'll come in here against Nagoya. Nagoya's got a lot of air strength, still got oil. The infrastructure's wiped out, so I need at least 4 groups coming into Nagoya. So I'll give him a... Oh, these guys aren't mine lane. These guys are... Sorry. That's for Sokumo. So if they go first, then I bring in my high altitude. So he was at 18, half of that's 9, 7. Could only hit 2 groups, so I can bring in a mine lane here. All right, that takes care of the mine lane. I could end up with 3 damage. Well, 2 damage is going to drop him to 2. I don't even need to do that yet, the mines. The reason? I'm at 0 right now. I have 2 destroyed, so I'm going to get a -2, and he's going to get 3 back. It's going to put him at +1. I can wait 1 more turn. So I'm not even going to mess with the mine lane right now. We're going after the Nagoya right here. We're coming in here on, I need as much. Let's see, I only need 4 to destroy the housing. So if I bring him here, he could have, oh, I didn't even add his anti-aircraft fire was another 5 on top of that, +6. So he actually had 18, 24. 24 to 22, that's 6 units. Okay, I hope I got that right. I'm going to check it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I need 1 more on this one. 6, because the flak. I forgot the anti-aircraft fire. All right, that's my group coming in here to obliterate that air base there. The kamikazes chewing up my air support here, my strength. All right. Okay, for Nagoya, we need 4 groups. They have 7, and 6 is 13, and 2 is 15, plus another 7, that's 22 that he could hit me with. So that is 6 right there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my low altitude. Now these guys have 6, 10, 12, 14. And I'm sending the P-51s with this group. And then I'm going to bring in a high altitude bombing against his air production there in Nagoya. So I would like to have, he could have 7. If none of these guys scramble, 7, 13, 15, 22, that would be 11, dropping to 10. He could only hit 3 of us. So 1, 2, 3. Yep, we'll do it that way. This is high altitude bombing. So he's coming in to Nagoya. They're both coming into Nagoya. I'm going to stagger it like that and show it. I'm going to bring in my low altitude. I'm going to follow it with a high altitude bombing mission against Nagoya. Okay, now we got Kawasaki and Yokohama over here. Neither one of them have been hit yet, so I'm going to send, what have I got here? They're going to have 6, 10, 14, 18, 23, 26, 25. So he could hit 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. This could be against Kawasaki. That leaves me these 2 bomber units right here that I could send high altitude to 4, 8, down to 1. He could hit me 2 with his anti-aircraft fire if they don't scramble. But I could send 2 against Yokohama. Or instead of attacking Kawasaki, I put all these guys on here. And we go to Yokohama and see how much damage we can do. All right. That's it. We're going after Yokohama this time. All right. That's my game plan. Here we go. Execute missions. So we're going to start right here with this low altitude against Sokumo. So first thing we got to do is see, are they going to scramble? And he gets a 6. Yes, he does. They all come up. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. But here they come. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. Oops, sorry. Caught my camera there. All right. So he's going to have 18, 23, 26. So he's 26 firing at me, drops it to a 25. And I'm firing back with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 with 26. Dropping back to 25 for me. So we're both at 25. Here we go. Well, he got the better roll. A 4 on 25 is 2, 3. So I have 2 that go return to base. Those 2 go to return to base, and I have 3. 1, 2, 3 that are destroyed. And I hit him with a 1 on 25. It's 1, 1, so I destroyed 1. So his weakest one, it doesn't matter, so he loses 1 squadron. So I didn't do much there. But I hit the base. So Sokumo, and I draw a hit marker, and it is a 2. So I scored a hit there, and now my bombers come back. Okay, they're done. All right, now we're coming into Nagoya. Right here, and we're coming in with the low altitude first. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a P-51 squadron. Okay, so we roll to see if they scramble, and they get a 5. And a 5 on low altitude is scrambled. All of them. Okay. I have to go back over here to, this is my first time with the fighter squadron. I just read this, but I want to make sure I read it right. Execute my mission. Okay, so the P-51 attacks first, and that's with 13 firepower. So 13 is right here, so we get to roll. He's going to inflict losses on the Japanese. They all scrambled. They scrambled with 5. And there again, I forgot to take off my daggone 2 units over there. Okay, you can do mine first. I get a 5 on 13. It's 1 damage, 2 destroyed. So I take out his 2 squadrons. They were eliminated before they get there. All right. So that's what the P-51s did. Now they come home. So we'll put them over here. All right. They're done. Now we do the rest of it as normal. So we're going to add this up. But he's at a -3 units. So they actually come up for the attack, but they do not count. But I can eliminate them. So their firepower is going to be 7. And I forgot to count all that when I was calculating who could bomb what. So this is part of what we learn. Okay, but we know one thing. There won't be any fighters coming up for my smaller group. Okay, this is on Nagoya. He has 7 firepower. So he rolls, and he gets, oh, he got a 6. Man, the red die is coming up big today. It's 1 damaged, 1 destroyed. So I lose 1 squadron and 1 squadron there. And we fire back with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26 firepower. So that's 25 for me. Firing back at his air groups. I get a 3. And a 3 on 25 is 2 damaged, 2 destroyed. So I took 2 more of these out. All right. So that's big. So finally, I'm getting some dividends here of my massive bomb groups. So now we're going to hit Nagoya with the low level. So he's coming in, and they're bombing here on the low level. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bomb groups. So it's going to be 5 hits on whatever we get. It's a 5. Oh, air and oil. Not what I wanted, but air comes off of here with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my oil is taken out. So I've destroyed his oil capability over there. Okay. Oh, I didn't get the housing. That's what I was trying to get. Okay, so these guys are coming back. These groups are back. Now I got my high altitude, and they're hitting the air production on Nagoya. And he gets an aircraft fire 7.5 is 3.5. So it's actually a 1. And a 3 is 0, no damage. And we hit the air production, and I believe that is, when I do that, I haven't done high altitude in a while. Okay. That's funny. I have not done my high altitude bombing in a while. Yeah, had a brain loss or something there. I have 1, 2 groups, and they're hitting his Nagoya's air production. 1, 2. He doesn't have much left there in Nagoya. And these guys come home. All right. Now we're coming to Yokohama. Marker here, get these guys laid out. 1, 1, 1, 1, and that one. Okay, they're coming to Yokohama. He's going to have, see if he scrambles for Yokohama. He got a 6 again. Wow, everybody. That die is really coming up big right now for them. Okay, he's going to have, I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 31. I have 31. That's 31 for me, okay. He has 6, 12, 14, 16. But before I go any farther, 3 of those lowest don't count. So 3 of the squadrons don't count. So he has 6, 8, 10, 12. 5 is 17, 3 is 20. So that's a 19. And I have 31. All right. Better. A 2 on 19 is 1 damaged, 1 destroyed. So we'll take out 1 damaged and 1 destroyed. All right. I have a 3 on 31 is 2 damaged, 3 destroyed. So he loses 3 squadrons here. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now I'm bombing Yokohama. So here we go. This is low. See which one. What we're going to hit is a 6. That's not probably what I wanted, but it's infrastructure and housing. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups on the housing. So he's got, oops, wrong one. on the housing. So that's a good portion of that. And 6 on his infrastructure. So I've destroyed his infrastructure in Yokohama. Okay, so that's done. Yokohama. All right, and our bombers come home. Bringing all these guys back. And one over here. All right. So we've completed our bombing missions. I didn't eliminate any cities yet. So, as silly Nagoya, I was really hoping to get that one. Okay, we score the campaigns. So, just as a reminder, we come over here. So, on our mine lane, we take 2 hits, 1, 2, and he gets 1, 2, 3 back. So he goes 1, 2, 3, puts him back at 1. Okay. And then kamikaze bases, we hit him for 2, so he's at a -2, and he gets 1 back. So I really don't have to hit that one this next time. Can leave that alone. All right. Do not have victory yet. Tally oil, air, and infiltration. Okay, air, oil. Air. 4, 6, 13, 18. So move this to 18. That reduced his air manufacture to a 3 level. So I'm hammering that now. That's going to slow him down. All right. And then I got oil. 3, 8, 14, 24. Still at a -3. And infrastructure. 6, 9, 14, 20, 24, 28. He's almost at the infrastructure's at a -6. He's going to have trouble rebuilding anything. Okay, Japanese have their manufacturing for their aircraft manufacturer. So his level is now a 3, and he gets a 5. That's good for him, probably. Yep. So he gets 3. Okay, so he's going to get these 2 groups and 1 squadron. All right, so now we're going to place the 2 groups. The first one goes green 4, red 1. Green 4, red 1, area 3. That's right here. They need him. And the other one is going green 3, red 4. Green 3, red 4, area 2. Ooh, he strengthens this group up. All right, so they're getting a little tougher. And then the squadron goes to the highest one that doesn't have it. That's this 5th Air group over here. Okay, so they get their reinforcement squadron. All right, that leaves them weak at Nagoya now. Research, return B-29 groups. I don't have any to return from research. Didn't destroy any more cities. Bombing repair. Okay, so now they roll on their bombing repair. That's up here. They're going to be a -6. So they roll and they get, oh, they got a 6. This is 0 and it's still in the mid. So they actually get 3 that they can repair. Let's see, he's got a 12 that he can do. He has a 6, 0. He has 5, 9. So it goes to Tokyo. So they're going to spend 3. They'll spend 1 on housing, 1 on air production, and then you have, it could be any one of the 3 right there. So we'll roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it is a 6. So he took the housing back. So he's building his housing back. So I was hoping the infrastructure was getting weak enough he wouldn't have got anything, but he did. Okay. Bombing campaign repair. Now we roll 2 dice to see what they get. They get a 1 and a 6. So there is no 1, but there is a 6 over here on Kanoya. So they got it back. So they get back 1 of their kamikaze bases. Okay. Oh, and that was the major city repair that I already did. Okay, that was in steps. That's the end of that turn. So we now go to June, turn 10 of 1945. All right, here we go. June 1945. We move the anti-aircraft. We roll for it, and they get a green 1, red 5. Green 1, red 5 stays in area 1. So it stayed right here. So they're keeping the anti-aircraft fire there. All right, reinforce. They get the 111th AR. This is turn 10. That's this guy coming in right here, and he comes with a squadron. So we got to roll for his placement. And he gets green 1, red 2. Green 1, red 2. Area 1. Okay. So they get a reinforcement over here now. All right, so Tokyo's bracing up here because they know the storm's coming. All right, and their oil production's killing them. Killed that. All right. In groups of 3, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he has 2. So the highest one out of here comes over here. So he now strengthens this group up, and now Kawasaki, Yokohama are pretty weak. All right. So I'm liking that because I'm seeing some bomb attacks runs going over there. They might have to hit one minefield, 1, 2, 3, a mine lane this time, to drop this back. So I could come in here also. So I could hit Nagoya and come in with a mine, send my P-51s to try to knock down his fighters maybe. Seeing some benefits there, or maybe if I go into Tokyo. All right, kind of thinking ahead there a little bit. All right, U.S. new groups, none. Okay, so we now have our RTBs are coming back. So there's 4 of them. Put 1 here on the end, and then 3 of these guys up here. 1, 2, 3, and then I get 4 manufactured. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll start right here. 1, 2, and we'll add some down here. 3 and 4. All right, so I'll build them guys up. Let's see, these guys for firepower, this is be the lowest coming into the minefield at half. These guys would be 6. They'd be 18 down to 9. Should lower them to 7. They could only hit 2, so I could send one of these groups right here. So I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, add remove bombing campaigns. No, this is the last turn for the kamikaze bases, so I don't have to attack any of them. I did my job there. They're going to come off. All right, there's going to be a new one come on, but that's it for that one. Okay, don't have to do anything there. Navy's not bombing yet. Mission construction. All right, we're going to send these guys over here on a high altitude for this mine. Right here. Let's see what happens here with these guys. Okay, there's no flak, so all I got to worry about them, and they're going to be reduced because of oil. So they'll be pretty light. Actually, yeah, the most they're going to be able to hit is I take off 2 squadrons. He's 12, makes him a 6. That's 4. Yeah, the most he could damage is 2. All right, so that's good for that one. Now we can come into Nagoya, and we can hit Nagoya here. Of course, if I come over here, yeah, no, I'm going to stick right here. I'm going to hit that one. I think I'm fine there. All right, so here comes Nagoya. I need to hit him with another strength of 4. So he gets 2, 3, 4 right here with these guys. No, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I got to make sure I'm not going to be able to. He's at how much damage is he going to do to me? He has 7 and 6 is 13, 17. But he's going to lose those 2 squadrons and that group because of oil production. So he's actually only going to attack me with 9, and 3 is 12. 9 and 3 is 12, plus 4 is 16. So he's going to hit me with 16. He can hit 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 4 groups. 4 will destroy his housing. So that's what's coming in here to Nagoya. If I get lucky, I can get housing and air and knock Nagoya out. Okay. Now we have Yokohama, Kawasaki. Now Yokohama, the most he needs is a 4. Now he's going to have 3 of these can attack me. So he's going to have 3, 8, 11. 3. So I can send him 4 to hit them. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're coming in to hit Yokohama. Now I have Kawasaki. Now here I need 7 there. So I'm bringing a big group in here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's for Kawasaki. If I send them first, like that, and over here I could send, they're going to have 5, let's see, they're going to lose 3 squadrons, so he's going to have 5, and 6 is 11, and 8 is 19, 22. 22. See, he could lose 6 going in there. I don't have enough strength to go hit those guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm coming in here with these guys are coming to this. No, I don't need that minefield. I'll bring these 2 guys. These guys are coming in for the minefield after this. Okay. And the P-51s are going to go right here with Nagoya. All right. So that's who they got assigned to. Let's see if we can hammer this deal out right here. All right. All right. We're done. We execute. Here we go. Start with my mine lane. Let's see if they scramble. This is a high altitude. So he gets a 1. He does not scramble, so they don't come up to fight. So no anti-aircraft fire, so they destroy that. They do their job on that minefield right here. And it is number 4. All right. Oh, this B-17, B-29 group, comes back. They're done. All right, now we got Nagoya coming in. Okay, we've got my P-51s. Now, is he going to scramble? This is a low altitude. He gets a 1, and a 1 is no. He does not scramble. So the P-51s come home. They're done. They didn't do anything. These bombers run straight in there. All right. All I got to do is anti-aircraft fire. 2, 3, 4 groups, and they have anti-aircraft fire at 7. He gets a 5. Figures. On 7 is 1 damaged, 1 destroyed. So we'll take out 1 damaged, 1 destroyed. And now they drop their bombs. Let's see what their target's going to be. And he gets a 1. And a 1 is, dang it, didn't get the housing. Are you kidding me? Air, oil, infrastructure. Well, his air production is gone now. That moves that to 75%. Well, I eliminated his air, but I still got to do low altitude bombing to be able to hit his housing. So I still didn't get it. Okay, these guys are coming home. And now I got my mine group coming in here. That was Nagoya. And do they scramble for that one? 1. They did not. So the Japanese are laying low. So we come in and we drop our bombs right here on the mines. Do our mine laying. And we get a 5. Okay. These guys come home. They're in good shape. All right, here we go. Kawasaki. Here at Kawasaki, we're going to have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 groups coming in. Do they scramble? A 2 on a low altitude interception is half. Okay, so the half is this one and this one. These 2 are going to lay back. These 2 are attacking. All right. So they're going to have firepower of 4 and 5 is 9. And 3 is 12. Drops him to a 10. And I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Makes me a 34. So he has 10, I have 34. Oh, he got a great roll and I got a horrible roll. He gets a 6 on 10. 1 damaged, 2 destroyed. So 1 damaged, 1, 2 destroyed. Okay, well he did maximum damage. I get a 1. And 34 is 1 damaged, 2 destroyed. So he loses both those groups that attacked me, got shot down. Okay, now we roll for our bombing damage. And we get a 3. This is on Kawasaki. And a 3 is air, infrastructure, housing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We eliminate the housing. It's gone. And we eliminate the air. And the infrastructure was already gone. So his air's gone. Wrong one. Put that back over there. I'm on Kawasaki. His air's gone. He's at 75% destroyed. He's at 25 there. They're still at 25. He's at 75 to 100. Okay. But that makes it doable now to finish him off on the next turn. I can eliminate Kawasaki on the next one. And I won't have to keep hammering these guys so much. All right, bring my B-29s home. The fighters were aggressive, but they also paid the ultimate price. Now we're coming into Yokohama. 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. Okay, does he scramble? He only has 2 groups left. Oh, and of those 2, you know what? Of the 2 that scrambled, they wouldn't have been able to scramble. Yeah, because of his oil production. So his hits, he was on 2, 4. Yeah, he was on 10. That would have reduced him to 7. So he would have had a 1 damaged, 1 destroyed. So I get one of my bomb groups back here. Put him over here. one of my squadrons comes back. All right. So these guys, they're going to fight, but they can't do anything because their oil production's got them down. All right, so they're going to add to their firepower here is going to be 8. That's a 7. And we're going to have 5, 10, 15, 20 firing back. 7, 20 makes me a 19. I got the good roll this time. Red 2 on 7 is 1 destroyed. 1 squadron destroyed. And I get a 6 on 20, which is 19, which is 3 destroyed. I destroyed both of these groups coming up there. All right, we hammered the whole group right there. Nice. Now we're going to roll we're bombing Yokohama. And we get a 1. And a 1 on Yokohama is air, oil, infrastructure. Dang it, I didn't get the housing. Air, I get 4 hits. It's gone. Oil's gone. Infrastructure was already gone. Yokohama's at 75%. Air, oil. All right. So I still didn't get the city destroyed. These guys come back. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay. Well, finished our missions, score our campaign. So in this event, this time I have 1, 2, 3, 4 minefields. They go to a -2, and he has 1 that is not, so it leaves them at -1. And on his kamikaze bases, he has a -1, drops him to -2, and then he gets 2 back, puts it at 0. All right, now we go tally the air, oil. So air, 4, 6, 15, 17, 21, 25. So we drop him to 25. He's now rated at a 1. His oil goes 3, 8, 14, 17, 27. Still at a -3. And his infrastructure is, okay, 6, 9, 14, 20, 24, 28. Still the same. Still at a -6. All right, Japanese aircraft manufacturer. We'll roll. He gets he got a 5 again. A 5 on a level 1. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2. Always a level of 1 always produces 1 unit. So he gets 1 unit. They're all the same, so we'll bring back 1, and it automatically goes where there's no fighters. He gets a squadron, comes with him. So zone 2 gets him. That's all the aircraft they return. Yes, okay. Liking that. All right. No research, no B-29s to do. I still haven't eliminated the city, so I'm not getting my atomic bomb done. Bombing repair. Okay, so we're going to do the bombing campaign repair. So we roll, and it is 3 and 3. That's the best number there is, a 3. So I have, for 3s, none, 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 none. So they didn't do any bombing repair. That's good. So I don't have to worry about the mines again. And now we go to major city repair. So we're going to roll, and he's at a -6. He gets a 5, makes him a -1. -1 is still 3, and the city that needs it, of course, is Tokyo. So he would take 1, 2, and now we'll roll again like we did before to determine the tiebreaker. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the housing. So Tokyo's rebuilding, because I haven't been over there and bombed them lately, but it's looking like we're getting ready to go hammer them, probably. Okay, that's the end of that turn. We come back up. We now move into the late part of the war. I'm not using the optional rule for Soviets, but my bombing by Navy is now showing up. Okay, so we're going to have some different things happening here. Okay. First thing we do is move the anti-aircraft, and we get 3-3. Okay. 3-3 goes to area 2. So the anti-aircraft is moving over here, where they can utilize it maybe. Reinforcements for the Japanese. They do have 2 groups coming in. These 2 guys, and they both have squadrons. All right, so here we go. Let's see where they're going to go stack them up at. He gets a green 4, red 5. Green 4, red 5, area 3. So here comes in. And the next one is green 2, red 1. Green 2, red 1 is area 1. So they're stacking theirs up over there. Okay. And we get, now here's the other optional rule. This is turn 11. This P-51 group comes on, but as you notice, its strength is now 16. It replaces the one that was there at 13. So it's not 2 groups, it just replaces the one that had a 13 on it. Okay, so they're done, they're out of the game, and we've increased their firepower now. Now it might be time to go hit Tokyo 2 with a massive hit, because I'm gonna have to do something, probably. Okay, so now they're groups. Okay, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 1, so definitely somebody's moving here. 4 and 4. So I think it's the priority probably from the one that has the 5. But let's take a quick look at that. All right. Reinforce. If any target has more by at least 3 than any other target tracks, move the strongest group from the strongest track to the weakest. Right. So this 3 comes over here now and reinforces him. So now they're at 4. 4, 2, 4, 3, and 4. So nobody's more than 3 now. So that leveled them up, weakened Tokyo a little bit, and is going to let me have a look-see here, going into here, where I can go hit these groups, I hope. Okay, that's it for the Japanese. Now we do U.S. new groups. Well, I did my P-51. Okay, replace my RTBs. Here they come. There's 1. And here's 1 more. He comes in here. We get 4 new manufacturers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 1 here. 1 here. And I think everybody else has 1. So we'll start building these guys up out here. 1 and 1. Okay. Add, remove bombing campaigns. So the bombing campaign for the kamikaze bases comes off. 3, those are gone. Those away. We did our mission, kept those checked. So no more kamikaze bases. All right. But this time they pick up ports. So the ports, find them. My A-bombs, ports, where are they at? Over here. Okay, so now we have ports to put on the board here. There is Sasebo right there. And then we're going to have, what else do we have? Over here we have Port Chiba. He comes in. We have Port Shimizu right there. We have, where else do we have ports here? Here we have Kure. There must be one more somewhere that I'm missing. Where are you? 2, no. There's one there. There it is. Yokkaichi. Okay, so there's the ports. Now I need to hit at least 2 ports this turn. And ports are high altitude. All right. So that's good. They don't have a lot of flak to protect them, so I can pick a couple of those and see what we can do to them. So I like that. All right, so I'm looking at, I got to go hit Nagoya again. I need a 4 to come in there, and I need to hit that housing. The only way to hit the housing is on the low altitude. So we need 4 coming into Nagoya, but he's going to have, this is the problem. He's got all this firepower here. I'm going to take out 3 of these squadrons. 1, 2, so no squadrons. So 5, 9, 13, 15, 19, 22. Worst case is 6. So if I send him with 3, I'll send 2 of these big groups. That's 4 of them right there. And then 2 of the small groups, 5, 6, to Nagoya. Low altitude. Here they come. They're going into Nagoya again. Okay. Then I need Yokohama and Kawasaki. Now, Kawasaki is a high altitude. I need 3 hits. 1, 2, 3 hits for Kawasaki. Most is 1, 2. Yep, so I'm good there for Kawasaki. And then we're going to have a low altitude on Yokohama. All I need is 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Most he's going to have is 3, 8 is 11. 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So these guys are coming in here onto Yokohama. Try to finish these guys off. All right. That leaves me a run now. I got to hit 2 ports. So I can come in here on this port after these guys and hit this one. 7. Most he could have is 10, which would be 4, would be 2. 2 groups. Hit this port. And come in here. He's going to be no squadrons. He's going to have 5, 9, 11, 15, 16. That's an 8, 7. 2's the most he can hit me with. It's right here. 2. That leaves me with these guys. I got 4 groups here coming into Tokyo with the P-51s flying in front of them. And we're going for Tokyo again. See what we can do there. Okay. Here we go. See how this turns out. Okay, bombing by Navy, turn 11. So we get to roll. X destroys 1 bombing campaign target. Come on, Navy, do your job. 2. I don't think they did. Nope, they didn't go bomb anything for me. They could have helped me by taking a port out. Could have got a port way over here out of there. Yeah. Oh, let's see. This guy was a port. He's coming after Yokkaichi. Shimizu. Yep, there. Okay. Make sure I had them right. Execute missions. So we start with Nagoya. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So this is low altitude. Do they scramble? 5. They scramble everybody. Okay. But the 3 squadrons won't be able to factor in. So they're going to have 5, 9, 13, 15, 19, 22. See, it's 22. I have 5, 10, 15, 20. I have 22. I have 22. He has 22. So we're on the same table. Here we go. I got the better roll. Red 1 on 22 is 1 damaged, 1 destroyed. So we'll take 1 off of this one. 1 off of this one. 1 damaged, 1 destroyed. Okay. Now we have a 5 on 22. 2 damaged, 3 destroyed. So he loses his 3 squadrons. 1, 2, 3. That's what I knocked out. Okay. They didn't have enough fuel to dogfight. All right, now we're bombing Nagoya. Here we go. I need housing. Nothing else I care about. A 1. Oh, gosh. AOI. I didn't hit anything that I needed. So Nagoya, I did not get it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. B-29s come home, and they did not destroy Nagoya. I got my bombers coming in now against Yakaichi, and he's, sorry about that, battery change. Okay, so we're coming into Yakaichi. He has flak. It is 5. Halved is 2.5, so it makes it on table 1. He got a 4, and a 4 is 0. Okay, so no damage. So we're going to hit Yakaichi. Did I just do, that's Shimizu. Yeah, right here, Yakaichi. Lost track of where I was there. Okay, and it is a 1. All right, so we did our job. Comes back. Now we're going into Kawasaki, high altitude. So do they scramble? 2, they do not. Okay, so Kawasaki, he's coming in with 1, 2, 3 groups on Kawasaki on high altitude, and he's hitting the oil, which destroys the oil, which 100% destroys Kawasaki. So Kawasaki is now eliminated. We did our job. Kawasaki is finally done. Okay. These B-29s come back. Successful. Now we have Yokohama. Does he scramble? This is a low raid. A 2, he scrambles half. Okay, so Yokohama, he has 2, 3, 4 bomb groups on Yokohama. So scrambles this group, and they don't have enough oil to fight. So they're going to attack us with 8, which drops them to 7. And I fire back at his fighters with 5, 10, 15, 20. Oops, the green guy's got to go in. I got a 2, he got a 5. So he was on, oh, I forgot to add 2. He had 7 and 3's at 10. So he has 10, and he rolls a 5. He gets a 1 and 1. 1 damaged, 1 destroyed. Okay, 1 damaged, 1 destroyed. Okay, and then I got a 2 on 20, which is a 19. That's 1 damaged, 1 destroyed. So I got his squadron. All right, and he's done. Now we hit Yokohama. I need housing. A 6. Yes, finally. Housing. And 4 of them. I destroyed Yokohama. Yay, I burned her down finally. Yokohama's eliminated. Took out his housing. All right. So I got 2 cities that time. All right, these guys are coming back. 2, 3, 4, and now I'm coming in high altitude. Does he scramble? He only has half of his guys. The 3 is no, he does not attempt it. And we come in here with 1. Well, we bomb Xingzhou, so he fires at me with 7, 8. Halved is a 4, and he gets a 1, no damage. So we bomb Shimizu, and we draw a 6. Okay, so I hit his port. The bombers come back. 2, and now we go to Tokyo. Okay, we got P-51s flying out here in front. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4 bomb groups coming in. So first thing, does he scramble? He gets a 5. Yes, he does. He scrambles them all. But I'm going to fire at him. So I'm on a 16. Oh, come on. Here we go. 5. A 5 on 16 is 2 damage, 2 destroyed. So he lost 2 squadrons. 1, 2. That takes care of 2 of them. Okay, my P-51 comes home. Now we do this. He's going to lose 3 units. So he loses 1, 2 squadrons, and 1 of these guys. So he has 6. And 6 is 12. And 3 is 19 is what he's firing with. He has 19. And I have 5, 10, 15, 21. Which is 19. So he's at, what did I say? 19? 2, 4, 6, 12, 19. 2, 4, 6. And 6 is 12. Plus 3 is 15. So he's on 13. I'm on 19. He gets a red 3 on 13 is 1 damaged, 1 destroyed. Oh, 1 damaged, 1 destroyed. And I'm on 19 with a 6. 2 damaged, 3 destroyed. All right, so I took out 1, 2 squadrons, and 1 group. I'll take them guys out. Okay. Now we're going to bomb Tokyo. And we get a 1. And a 1 isn't what I wanted. Air, oil, infrastructure. I get 4 hits on his air. Puts him to 7. Oil's already gone. Infrastructure is eliminated. So I've killed his infrastructure. All right. Didn't get the housing. That's what I was really hoping to hit. All right. These guys come home. 4. Okay. Score campaigns. Mine lane. 1, 2, 3, 4 damaged. He's at -2. And 1 comes back, so he stays at -1. And ports. We hit 2 ports. So he goes to -2. And he has 1, 2, 3 that are undamaged, puts him at a 1. Okay. Tally air, oil, infrastructure. His air production, he only has 2 left. So he's definitely down, all the way down still. Okay. And his oil is completely gone now. Well, he's at a -4 there. And his infrastructure has 4, still has some left. So he's at 7, 15, 20, 37, 37, 39. His infrastructure is gone. Yep. So I've killed his infrastructure too. Oh, I was counting housing. His infrastructure is completely gone. Okay. Japanese manufacturer, he can manufacture 1 unit. So he'll bring these guys back. So they come with a squadron, and they're going to go into green 6, red 5. Green 6, red 5. Area 5, all the way over here. Okay. All right. Research. All right. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cities destroyed. Gives me 8. I can move my up one more. So I'm almost there now. I'm getting close to being able to get my atomic bombs. So there we go. We got that one. Research is done. Bombing repair. So we're going to roll for the bombing campaign repair. And he gets 4 and a 5. Ugh. Okay, so there's a 4. And there's a 5. And there's a 5. So his mine lane got repaired, but neither of his ports got repaired. That's good. The mine lane's going to end next turn, so really, if I hit it once and he gets 4 back, it's not enough. So I still don't have to mess with the mine lane. All right. And major city repair. He's at a 6. And he gets a 6, so that's a 0. He actually gets 5 points back, so he can repair his error here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I was just thinking about this. I think when I do the city, I have to do them all in one row, and I was spreading them out on his repairs, so that was wrong. But that'll set us where we're at. Okay, that's the end of that turn. We go to August, and I think we're going to call it there, and we'll see where we're at. It's going to set us up for the final round. My problem is I took too many turns getting rid of these, and I still got Nagoya and Tokyo to eliminate. So Tokyo's got to take a heavy hit this next turn. And I still got to come in here to Nagoya and try to slip some fighters in there to, some bombers in there to hit them. So, yeah, this is brutal, just brutal. But it's what we got to do. Okay. So I think we're set up here. If I can get them 2 out of there, then I can start placing the smaller cities, and then I can get on to the meat of the game and only have a few turns left to do it. So it's really going to be tough if I'm going to get this, if I'm going to win this or not. All right, so we're at the end there. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next turn. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and as always, leave me your comments, and leave me any comments that you have, and give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and appreciate it. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.